We got some snow. That we did. But what's going on, everyone? We'll go back to the channel. I got the truck running just because, you know, it's smart to do. It's smart to run your vehicles when it's below freezing out. Like, I think right now it's like, I don't know, 10, 12 degrees out. To tell you the truth, I'm not 100% sure. But I wanted to come out here and make a special video of an idea that I just came up with real recently. And we're going to call it, just because you have the right to do something does not mean it's the right thing to do. I'm going to give you a couple of real world examples. Then a couple real world examples, then maybe explain myself, not really necessarily in that order. But, you know, I don't have nothing against people who go out and drink, who go out and, this is a real world example from where I live, who go out and act stupid and go real fast in cars and drift and whatever else. But, you know, if you wreck, I'm going to laugh at you. That's just how it is, because you're acting stupid in a motorized vehicle. That's just how it is. I'm going to laugh at you. If you got a problem with that, you shouldn't have been doing it. That's just how I think. But, what aggravates me probably the most out of everything is people who are either my age or a little bit older than me go out and buy a whole bunch of liquor or whatever, or know of people who just seem to act very, very careless with alcoholic beverages and driving and whatever else. Just people who are smart or act smart, but they don't use their head. You know what I'm saying? Like, most recently, I'm not going to tell you his name because I don't want him to get in trouble or anything. But recently there was a kid who I believe is either my age or a year younger than me. I'm not really sure which. But he was acting very, 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 very silly, very stupid in a parking lot. Like, I think he was... I'd have to ask Snoop about him again, but I think he was drifting around a parking lot, and he was approached by a group of people who asked him to stop in a very civilized manner, might I add, because he was being the aggressor in this, and I'm going to tell you what I mean here just a moment. But they asked him to stop, and he's like, blank off or whatever, and he takes out what I'm assuming is a pistol, and he starts waving it around in the air and, you know, trying to act tough, trying to act intimidating. But apparently there was a cop, or cops I should say, the police was there, and he got arrested for intimidation, and it was something else. I think it was... Oh, he was drunk, driving under influence. So he got in trouble for intimidation and driving under influence. Now, I believe very strongly in gun laws. You know, you always hear people say that, they should take away guns. People shouldn't be allowed to have guns. I'm telling you right now, a gun does not kill a person. A knife does not kill a person. It's the person behind the knife or the gun that kills people. That's just how it is. And if you people don't see that, then maybe you just live under a bridge. But, you know, that's a real world example for you. You know, you hear these stories and these different documentaries and news and whatever else of 5 friends go out for a late night at drinking. On their way home, they hit 2 cars head on, kills 5 people, kills 6 people, whatever. you know, don't, if you know you're drunk, don't go behind a wheel. Make a plan to have someone else drive you home or whatever. Just don't do it to begin with. You know, just because you can go out drinking, just because you can go around acting stupid in a car or whatever, does not mean you should. Because I'm telling you, if you do that, there's a thing called vehicular manslaughter, right? What that basically means is if you're drunk and driving and you hit someone, you just committed murder. Right? Or if you're acting stupid in a parking lot, drifting, and you hit someone else's car that seriously injures or perhaps kills the other person, that's yes, that's also vehicular manslaughter, but there's something else that I can't think of off the top of my head, but that's reckless intent to kill, reckless intent for something. That's what it's called, or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but reckless intent with something is what it's called. But, you know, there's other things that you can do to have fun. You don't have to be destructive. You don't have to go to a bar and drink to where you're unable to stand or whatever. Just use some smarts. You know, God gave you a brain, use it. But anyhow, guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider checking out my playlists and shorts and other videos. Drop me a like, would be very much appreciated. Hit subscribe so you'll be notified. Well, and ring the bell too, so you'll also be notified. But I'm gonna go up here and turn the truck off and let it sit for a little bit longer. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Take care.